Adding to Liam Neeson's badass hunting down bad guys genre of movies, A Walk Among the Tombstones is about what you'd expect from the Taken star, whose particular set of skills may be starting to wear thin. But while Universal's crime thriller is mostly boilerplate stuff, the prospect of Neeson intimidating people for 2 hours hasn't quite lost its edge yet. Based on Lawrence Block's novel and adapted for the screen by Scott Frank, the film follows an ex-cop named Matthew Scudder, who spent the last 8 years of his life as an unlicensed PI. Reluctantly, Scudder agrees to help a drug trafficker track down a pair of criminals who kidnapped and brutally murdered his wife. However, as Scudder digs deeper into his investigation, he learns that this isn't the first time these men have committed this sort of crime, and it won't be the last. To Scudder's credit, he's actually not the ruthless, cold-blooded killer Neeson's come to be known for in his recent work. Sure, when push comes to shove, Scudder is someone you don't want to mess with, but don't go into Tombstones expecting one of Neeson's typical beat-em-ups. On the contrary, Frank's crime drama is more of a thinker, and that's underlined by the fact that the movie takes place amid the Y2K scare of late 1999. Though, despite the onslaught of Y2K imagery, it hardly ties into the story at all, which is a shame since it feels like it's building towards something much bigger than what's actually at play. In terms of tone, Frank does a great job of creating an atmosphere that's befitting of Block's unsettling mystery. The filmmaker's gloomy, rain-drenched New York City is the perfect place for Scudder to skulk around in, and for the most part, Frank captures the fun of gumshoe detective work while maintaining a grounded, melancholy feel. That said, Frank's script can teeter into grossly morbid, specifically with its two culprit characters. While sexualized violence is on par for the course in this type of film, it's sometimes hard to stomach the sheer vile nature of the killers in this, especially for a movie that doesn't even include speaking parts for the women being mangled off-screen. While the story is unexpectedly simple and occasionally revolting, Neeson's performance and Frank's direction tend to override A Walk Among the Tombstones' more obvious flaws. For even more movie reviews and the next Liam Neeson movie, keep it locked to IGN.
How much is it gonna bother you? I take that knife away and stick it in your neck.
Could you really do that?
Yeah, I really could. But I'd rather not.